dawn's early light. We have the twilight. Let's give them one. Peace.
Right.
So what's the first step to peace? Let's say unity, peace, whatever.
First step of peace is what we're doing right now.
What's the first step? I took the magic wand back. I'm a white man giver. So,
Aha.
what's the first gift? Oh, you don't know nothing.
Black property.
Your natural
Because I was having problems, I was breaking in people's houses and doing dumb shit.
Yeah, but that was like a teenager, like a 13-year-old.
No, I was like,
Oh, you're not. You're a little gangster. Little gangster.
and then we moved back we moved to Greenville first,
Mhm.
then Charlotte. And we just went all over NC.
24 hours?
What makes America great?
Oh, the people.
The people. That's like number
The
one
people
answer. I'm getting sick of that
clearly
answer.
made people great.
You want to define that, Eddie?
Do I want to find that any? I mean, I think we are a friendly and open culture, and we're always welcoming to people.
Like lovely lady is you're an immigrant here. I'll do it for a minute and then I'll take off. Somebody like not for me.
Okay.
Make a couple bucks on this. 98%. Can I shoot your face? This is her friend. What's your name?
Aaron.
Aaron? Yeah. Carrie Ann and Aaron. So I'll remember those two names, Aaron and Carrie Ann. I put that on my list. Okay, so Carrie Ann, let's get to you because you're a sweetheart. Okay. I'm not going to ask you anything about yourself, but you want to tell me something about yourself, that's fine. I'm going to answer the 3 questions. You ready?
Okay, yeah.
What makes America great?
What makes America great?
In your opinion, not
people
what I
like
want to
me.
hear. Okay?
People like me.
Who else? How about people like us?
People like us.
We wouldn't be talking.
Oh, I'm still trying to figure you out.
All right, I don't want to digress. I'm sorry. I gotta go.
What would make America greater?
Get the voices.
I would say more communion.
Communion?
Yeah.
You mean like what we're doing now?
Yeah. Like what we're
That's why I
doing
asked
now.
if you got me.
Right.
Mark from the
Yeah.
Quincy bus.
What we're
train
doing
station,
right now.
homeless guy. I said, Mark. Over that. Get back on track. Join society. Become a citizen.
Talking to people like you. Just talking to people and get it off my mind. Because that's a lot of people think I'm lying. And sometimes it's better to talk to people. Get it off your mind.
Because we're connecting.
Yeah, I mean,
What do you-
just by talking. A lot of people, look, people think I need money. I may need money, but I don't give a shit. Money ain't shit to me. It's just by talking.
This is what means shit right here.
Right
Right?
here, by talking to somebody.
Magic wand. You can do anything for this country, this beloved country that was founded in some awesome principles.
Kind of bright lights, malls, and
Nickelodeon,
you know,
yeah.
that sort of glamorized version. Well, I think America is such a like melting pot of people. You know, there's so many different diversity, and it's like every state is a different country because, of course.
See, that's what I heard somebody.
What state is America? And I say, well, it's not, you know, what
State of
state is
confusion.
America. No, it's not, you know, it's not specifically one place and it's not one specific person. It's the blend of all of them together that makes the United States of America. It's not, you know, one state is not New York, it's not California. It's
Like you
not-
thought it was California
yeah,
because of
I
Hollywood.
thought it was California. Like that state was America.
Right, some people
But
think
then,
it is.
You know,
Especially
yeah.
people that live there.
But then, you know, just watching, you know, all the other states and, you know, all the different cultures and stuff that they have there, it's really a melting pot. And, you know, it was described in history as a melting pot. And it truly is a big melting pot of people. And
I'm not disagreeing with you,
diversity.
but do you think it's melting or it's getting further apart?
Well, I do think, you know...
I don't want to go negative, but I'm just asking your opinion.
There are walls being driven between people
Walls.
and seeing, you know, people are trying to sort people into groups of black and white and, you know...
They've sorted them all. They actually made up names for people.
Yeah, and,
certain,
you know...
certain percentage of blood or whatever.
It's really, you know, you're either this or you're that. You're Democrat or Republican, and it's really it's really not that.
I think we're on number 3.
It's really not that easy to just say these people are bad and these people are good. It's not that black and white.
Yeah. I just learned that the rebel flag had 13 stars on it for 13 original colonies. And I also learned today that it was used in an African country in the 70s as their flag because they realized it was a rebel flag. Bing. Now you hear me talk to the boys. Bing, what would you do?
Do anything in the world?
Just specifically on America. You're going to be a citizen someday, or you're working at that?
I'm probably going to move back to Europe.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Experience some of the country first, though, girl.
Yeah, I'm probably going to take a gap year after high school and
That's the
travel
best thing to do.
around and-
Take a car and just drive around.
Yeah,
Carry a
Greyhound
knife or
buses.
something, some mace. But you probably won't have a problem. I bet you won't have a problem. I can. If you ever contact me in the future, you say I never had a problem. Anyways, so go ahead. Magic wand scenario.
I'd probably say I try to get rid of a lot of ignorance because ignorance surrounds
Stop.
a lot of hate.
Stop. You're defining a problem. It's actually a symptom, in my opinion. I'm a problem solver. Okay. So I want you to give me a solution from your 14-year-old opinion. I can't believe you're 14. 14-year-old opinion.
Well, I'd say
I'm not saying-
probably a lot more in TV and in. I'd probably say, you know, having a lot more representation for different communities and having a lot of education on issues that not necessarily would be easy to talk about, you know.
Smoke. Okay. So you make it easier for people to communicate.
Well, yeah, and exchange
Is that
opinions.
okay?
So,
I'm not
you
trying to
know,
make up your mind.
So, you know, people that, you know, are quite ignorant and are very hateful
Ooh,
of those,
a
you
tough
know,
word.
different,
You just call people different.
different.
You realize
I
that?
think, well, different is not bad.
I mean,
but-
ignorant has a definite connotation, which I don't necessarily agree with.
Yeah, different is not bad. I mean, I think what makes the human race
I didn't say you said that. I
beautiful,
just said you were
but
just
different
kind of.
is amazing. You know, the whole.
God, I've known you for 3 minutes, well, 6 minutes, and we're already in union like that. You see, follow what I'm saying? You're from across the pond.
Yeah.
I mean, you know.
I mean, we have our problems as well. I mean, you've seen all that kind of stuff. So I'm not sure I'll be, you know, the best person to talk about how to fix your country.
Listen. It's not the best person. Everybody's the
I
best.
would make sure that there's no more hunger and that people could pursue their dreams. In the
I like
manner
that
They want to.
because there's a lot of food.
Yeah.
There's a lot. I'm going to one of the churches nearby to get some food for this lunch, so people can pursue their dreams.
Yes, that's
Because people
right.
say opportunity. So what's the first step to that? I'm going to take the
Education.
magic wand back.
Education.
Education. Okay. So better
Yeah,
education.
That's right.
How do we get better education?
People working together. It can't just be the government. It's got to be individuals working together to do
Do you know
it.
what holistic means?
Sure does.
You know holistic education?
Yes.
That's one of my big things. Well,
Yeah.
anything else you want to say?
No, it's great to
Will you
meet you.
support this? Will you pass it on for me,
I
please?
sure will. That's
In
awesome.
Greenville? Because Greenville's one place I haven't. I was in Winston-Salem for a while. See, that's 2 minutes, but we had this. It's a clip. How did you connect back up to your dad? Because this is kind of like.
My mom called him for Christmas. Cause I heard somebody say on the phone, "Is he there with you right now?" My mom handed me the phone. He said, "Hey son, that's not what I expected on Christmas."
Wow.
It was the best feeling ever. Like it felt so good. Yeah, I always wanted a family. He was telling me about all the family members I got, brothers and sisters and stuff. Cause my family on the other side is divided. They all divided. It's
Yeah.
a little bit.
Okay.
It's better.
So it's going good? Because I've been finding just, you know, we're a lot different in our ages, but as I was saying to some of the kids, even back last year when I met them, the volunteers, I'm kind of like starting over. It's such an exciting day for me. Okay, I got you. Great day. It was because we can chill out.
Yes.
And that's what some young boys said to me. And because we can chill out, right?
Yeah.
Right? We've been quarantined longer than you have, motherfucker. So it makes it great that we can chill. Anything else?
Well, yeah, we can. Well, we can.
Good seeing you, man. It's good to see you, man. It's good to hear. I'm and my kids.
We can travel.
Have you traveled?
Not. It would make it greater if quarantine ended.
Well, quarantine is ended.
It is.
So I just got some. So I'm spelling it out to you. So hit the stop button.
God, that you bestow more wisdom on them, God. Bestow more understanding on them, God. God, give them the insight as you already have, God, on how to lead your people, God.
Yeah, they stole it. Who knows when?
So what would make America great? Because I
I'm
accidentally.
pessimistic. I don't know. I think
An all-powerful magic wand.
Hypothetical.
For everybody.
No,
You got to see this shot I got of him with the
I'd end what's going on now. It'd be happiness and love everywhere.
kind of a hippy dippy kind of thing.
No, just
But you know what I mean. I'm being silly when I say hippy
your fellow
dippy.
man. It
Yeah,
actually
the Christ
gives
message.
It actually gives a shit about each other. Yep.
So let me throw this one in. So my tradition says, "Prefer thy brother over thyself."
Yep.
Isn't that nice?
I've always I put everybody in my family before me. Always have, always will. That's how your fellow man love your fellow man.
Mm-hmm.
You would reach out to help your fellow man.
No matter what.
No matter
They
what.
call that agape love.
Killed me not to work during this COVID-19. I think that has been harder than having kids.
okay, should make it great again.
So what's the first step? I didn't say great again.
Yeah.
I said greater.
Okay.
Greater, right?
Okay, all right.
We want Vietnam
all right.
to be greater, right? Right?
Okay.
You know, we want more tourism
Yeah,
or better for the people. It's a good question, all right?
It's a good question.
You should ask people that.
And right now, I mean, 20 years ago, I could answer that, but right now, I don't know.
I'm down south, all prepared for North Carolina, got my Bible belt.
Having the option to go vote for who's running the country. You got the option to carry your bear arms, carry a weapon. Like it's your religion, you can be a Christian,
Muslim or
whatever,
Buddhist or Baha'i or
yeah. So
Jewish or whatever. Where we at? Rocky? Savannah where? Savannah proper?
Georgia.
Isn't this, what is this, Louisville Road? We have no, y'all lost. See, that's the homeless people. They don't know where the hell they are. Where are we?
Louisville Road.
Louisville Road, okay.
Yeah.
So, anybody shout out, what makes America great?
People. Love.
Snot comes out of you, start snotting. That's a symptom that you got a cold, right?
It was exciting to me too. I got to learn a few things that I didn't know. You think you know everything, but you don't.
People have a tendency to always reminisce about the past. And if you look back at the past, maybe it may not have been that rosy. But
I still have to pay. So we're indebting our kids without them even knowing their passion.
Or freedom fighters. Oh,
So you didn't know that?
I didn't know that.
I don't know. It's just I can't really speak for everybody else. I just can speak for like what I see. You know.
That's all it's about. That's
Yeah,
what
you
it's
know,
about.
Like, from like being in Fayetteville, I told you I came from a project myself. So like, all I ever seen in my life was just repetitive like drugs, violence, all that stuff. But I done.
Warming up.
Well, we're not. On and on.
Time yet.
I heard you say it earlier, you quit drinking beer, you quit drinking stuff.
That saved my life.
Okay.
Because I found a better way to do it. I found a more spiritual solution.
I still drink a beer in there now.
So do I.
You know.
I had one over at a restaurant.
I have a couple in my backpack. Would you like to have one?
What kind?
Bush ice.
I would love one, sir.
You can get them out.
I hope we'll see each other again. Maybe not, though. This might be it. This is a moment.